What if the greatest deception in history isn't a lie you're told, but a truth you see with your own eyes? Imagine looking up at the sky and seeing something so profound, so divine, it changes everything you believe. But what if that truth is a meticulously crafted illusion? This is the chilling premise of Project Bluebeam, a conspiracy theory that suggests a powerful group is planning to use advanced technology to create a fake global event, uniting humanity under a single, deceptive, new world order. Is it a wild fantasy, or a glimpse into a future that's closer than we think? Today, we pull back the curtain on one of the most elaborate and terrifying theories ever conceived. The theory, first detailed by investigative journalist Serge Monast in the 1990s, outlines a four-stage plan designed to dismantle traditional beliefs and replace them with a new, technologically driven faith. It's a psychological operation on a planetary scale, and it starts not with a bang, but with a whisper of doubt. Stage 1 is about shaking the very foundations of what we hold sacred. Imagine a series of manufactured discoveries. Archaeological artifacts are suddenly unearthed that seem to disprove or reinterpret major religious texts. Strange, inexplicable earthquakes occur in specific geological locations, supposedly revealing ancient mysteries that contradict everything we've been taught. These events wouldn't be random. They'd be precisely targeted to create confusion and erode faith. The goal is simple: make people question their beliefs. When the ground beneath your conviction starts to tremble, you become vulnerable, open to a new explanation, a new savior. This is the setup, the initial crack in the wall of faith that makes way for the spectacle to come. Once doubt has taken root, stage 2 begins. This is where the real show starts. Imagine the night sky over every major city in the world suddenly lighting up. Not with fireworks, but with massive three-dimensional holograms. Using a network of advanced satellites and powerful laser projectors, colossal images of religious figures, Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Krishna, would appear, speaking in every language simultaneously. These divine apparitions would perform miracles, seemingly bringing prophecies to life. For billions, this would be undeniable proof of a divine intervention, the second coming, or a global spiritual awakening. People would pour into the streets, overwhelmed with awe and emotion. They would believe they were witnessing a genuine miracle, never suspecting it was a technologically orchestrated masterpiece of deception, designed to unify all religions into one. With the world captivated by the heavenly spectacle, Stage 3 moves the invasion inward, into the sanctuary of the human mind. This stage involves what's called synthetic telepathy. Using extremely low-frequency waves and advanced communication technology, a divine voice would be broadcast directly into people's heads. You wouldn't hear it with your ears. You'd perceive it as your own thoughts, or a direct communication from God. This voice would offer guidance, reassurance, and instructions, tailored to convince each person that they are receiving a personal message from the divine entity they just witnessed in the sky. It bypasses all critical thinking. After all, who would doubt a voice speaking from within their own mind? This creates a direct, unfiltered line of control, making people believe they are following a higher power when, in reality, they are obeying a broadcast signal. This brings us to the final, terrifying endgame, Stage 4. With humanity united under the belief in a new universal God, the plan introduces a common enemy: a fake alien invasion. Chaos would erupt as holographic alien spacecraft appear in the skies, engaging in mock battles and creating the illusion of a global threat. Panic would sweep the planet. Faced with an overwhelming extraterrestrial force, nations would be forced to set aside their differences, disarm, and surrender their sovereignty to a newly formed one-world government for protection. This new global power, which orchestrated the entire crisis from the beginning, would present itself as humanity's only savior. The world, desperate for peace and safety, would willingly accept its authority. And just like that, control is complete. Now you might be thinking this sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Holograms in the sky, voices in your head. It seems far-fetched. But let's look at the technology we have today. Deepfakes can create flawlessly realistic videos of people saying and doing things they never did. Augmented reality is already blending the digital and physical worlds. And what about those holograms? Just a few years ago, Japan projected a massive, perfectly lifelike holographic whale that swam through a city building. In China, hundreds of drones were coordinated to form giant 3D images that moved and shifted in the night sky. The building blocks are already here. Even more concerning are the claims from whistleblowers within the military-industrial complex. They speak of classified technology capable of manipulating radar, sonar, and even human vision simultaneously, making pilots see things that aren't there. Think about the recent surge in UFO and UAP sightings. Some theorists argue that Project Bluebeam isn't a single event, but a gradual conditioning program. They believe these viral videos of strange lights and unidentified craft are tests, designed to gauge public reaction and normalize the idea of extraordinary events in our skies. In this psychological game, fear is the weapon, and your belief is the ultimate target. So what's the ultimate goal of such an elaborate deception? According to Monist, it's to replace traditional faith with a new religion, the religion of technology. And if you look around, you could argue it's already happening. We spend our days staring into glowing screens. We confess our deepest secrets and desires to our devices. We trust algorithms to tell us what's true, what to buy, and even who to love. Our phones have become our constant companions, our digital confessors. Now imagine a voice suddenly speaking from every phone, every television, every computer screen on the planet all at once. An AI system, with access to all our data, could project a flawless hologram of a divine figure and speak in soothing, authoritative tones, convincing millions it was God. Technology would become the new Messiah, a digital deity offering salvation and order in exchange for our belief and our freedom. It's a world where faith isn't found in a church or a temple, but in the code and circuits of a machine that holds absolute control. If this plan is real, then the preparations are likely happening quietly, in plain sight. For decades, UFOs were dismissed as fantasy. Now, governments are officially releasing footage of unidentified aerial phenomena. Mainstream news regularly discusses the possibility of alien life. The impossible is slowly becoming normalized. Perhaps this isn't a slow march toward disclosure, but a carefully managed preparation. A global psychological conditioning to ensure that when the main event happens, humanity reacts exactly as planned. As Serge Monist warned before his untimely death, control belief, and you control the world. In an atmosphere of fear and uncertainty, the impossible suddenly becomes believable. And it seems the stage is almost set. So, the next time you look up at the night sky, ask yourself what you're really seeing. Some say the sky tells the truth, while others believe it's the perfect screen on which to hide it. Are those strange lights moving across our cities just satellites and drones, or are they rehearsals for a grander illusion? If a plan like Project Bluebeam were ever activated, reality itself would be up for grabs. That's why it's more important than ever, to stay curious and to keep questioning everything. Because in a world of advanced technology and powerful agendas, some truths are intentionally kept just over our heads. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. If you enjoy exploring the hidden corners of our world, make sure to follow our channel for more content that challenges the official story. See you next time.